In this video, we will see about converting a single horn, the factory single horn, to a dual horn. And the horn that we are going to change is Hella S90. The cost of this horn is around 655 MRP, but we got an Amazon deal for 450 rupees. So our bike is Avenger and it has a single horn setup. We are going to replace it into a dual horn setup with relay. So let's unbox this process and box and see what are the components available. First thing is single to dual horn wire conversion. We are not going to use this one, rather we are going to use another product which I will show later. And then we have the horn with along with the clamp, and this is a dual horn setup, so one will be low, which will be of low tone. Similarly, we do have another horn which will be obviously of high tone. So in combination of low tone and high tone is called dual tone. That's it. Single tone means we'll have only one horn. Dual tone means we'll have two horn, one with low and high. That is the major difference. And then as I mentioned, this is the wiring kit that I'm going to use. There is no cutting or even splicing of wire. It's a direct plug and play fit. The length of this wire is around 1 meter, which is sufficient for normal bikes. And if you see, this has a relay at the top. Then there are two terminals for battery, positive and negative. And then we have another two more plugs, and this plug will get connected to the stock horn wiring. And apart from that, we do have another set of 2 plus 2 4 terminals, and these 4 will be getting connected to these two horns. That's it. So from this you can clearly understand that there is no wire cutting or splicing. Now we will see how the stock horn looks like. So this is how the stock horn sounds. No one leaves space, or no one usually thinks this as a bike horn. That's the main reason we are changing. And if you see, only two nuts are there which hold this horn. And if you see the wiring, there is only two direct plug and play fit wires being connected here. So removing these two and removing those two nuts will take the horn out. There is no other wire being connected to the horn. And with the relay that we are going to use, we don't have polarity, so no need to worry about positive negative. We can connect to anything for the horn. So I will remove these two nuts, and as we are done, the horn came out. This is a single horn which has been used in this bike as a stock. Now we are going to place two new horns in the respective positions. So instead of going for a complex part, which is the wiring part, we will first finish the parts that are easily achievable. So fixing the horn is the easiest task, so you'll do that first. No bother you place a low tone or high tone at which position, that's not a big deal. You can place it anything anywhere, because obviously they both are going to be together at the end. Okay, so we have placed both the horns. The next thing, as I mentioned, is we have to place our wiring kit along with the relay. So I have placed the relay and its wiring below the tank, such that it does not touch the engine, because engine will be heat. So I have tightly packed, and these are the two terminals that connects to the battery, positive and negative. And then the next wiring, as I mentioned, these are the next two which connects to the stock wiring. As I mentioned, it's a plug and play. I'll just remove and show. So totally we'll be having around 8 terminals. So plus and minus for battery, and then these two terminals which connect to the stock, and on the right hand I have the 4. These 4 pins connect to both the horns. That's it, which means there is no cut or splicing of wire. Everything is a direct plug and play fit, and as I mentioned, there is no polarity issues here. You can connect any wire to anywhere. So I have connected to the stock horns wire. Now I am going to connect these 4 terminals to both the horns that we have fixed. So I have fixed for left side. Similarly, I have to fix for the right side. So to be simple, for two horns I am connecting 4 terminals, and for stock I connected 2 terminals, totally 6, and then I have positive and negative for battery, which I have to connect. So as I mentioned, 4 terminals we have connected, and to the battery I have connected the positive and negative terminal. Positive is red and negative is black as usual, and the wires will be in respective colors, so nothing to worry. And then I have connected these two to the stock horn wires, and finally these 4 wires to both the horns. So that's it. So we are done with the setup. Now let's honk and see how this horn looks like. There are multiple brands available, Roots, Minda, Hella, but I have chosen Hella. So that's it guys, with this we'll close this video. Thank you all for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.